It is round 7 of the Telstra Premiership 9 Sunday football comes to you from Brookvale Oval, a ground that Manly has not been beaten at in season 2005, and today their opponents are South Sydney.
Yeah, cheers, Vossi. What about this, Gus? Sunday afternoon, great crowd in, and the locals are turning up. They're expecting a Manly win. I think it's going to be a tough afternoon.
I will, mate. This is a grudge match, a traditional grudge match. The Rabbitohs up against the Sea Eagles. Look, South at their best have got points in them, and that could trouble Manly this afternoon, who don't fare as well when they're favourites. But I'm just loving being here. Big crowd. This is like old times.
Yeah, sensational. Let's have a look at the home side and how they line up. An impressive-looking lineup. At fullback, Brett Stewart. On the wings, Scotty Donald and Chris Hicks. The centres, Steve Maddai and Paul Stevenson.
But there is Ben Walker, who spent a bit of time here at Brookvale. They are one of 5 teams level on 10 competition points going into this afternoon. It is such a competition, such a ladder. Brett Stewart at fullback, a couple of tries last week. He can certainly find his way to a try line. State of origin may not be beyond this back rower given his form so far this year. Manly 15 metres out from their own line. They were winners last weekend over the Canberra Raiders, a game they trailed at half-time, and they came home with a rush. It's the 113th meeting between these two clubs. As Stevenson gets over the 30, taken to ground by Lee Hookey, and now working the short side with Watmo, and head-to-head. In their last meeting, the Eagles beating the Rabbitohs at North Sydney Oval and racking up 50 points in the process. So Brookvale, it's been a lot closer. 3 of the last 4 clashes decided by 8 points or less. Monahan, first receiver. Kicking from 45 metres out from the line. To the wing of Bell, who's ended up with it. He ran away from McDougall. He's lost the ball. Turnover with Manly. 22 metres out from the line. And straight away goes Chris Hicks. Plenty of support there. Maddai goes over. One mistake. And South pay the ultimate price. Manly have the first try of the day. It is 4 points to 0.
Has done a great job, Steve Maddai, in Terry Hill's absence. He doesn't pretend to be anything he's not. He's turned up, no frills, he's just defended strongly, and Desi Hazel will be over the moon with that. That's a reward for Steve Maddai. Very good over the last 3 weeks.
And that's the Manly Sea Eagles under coach Des Hasler in season 2005.
So Witt to make it a 6-0 start from 19 in from touch. He's successful. Maddai try, Witt goal. Into the side, no Ben Kennedy today for Manly, backing up from the test. 19 out from their line. Kite gets almost to the 30-metre line. There were 3 in the tackle. You'll watch a little closer next time. Joe Williams across to Harrison to kick. He goes high. This one will come down on the 10-metre line for Stewart. He does well, the young fullback. And then Stewart confronted by McDougall. That is Adam with Roy Bell. And first tackle 10 metres out from their own line, Manly. But doing it nicely up to this point. A confident start. Chad Randall inside for Menzies, local hero. There's plenty of them. He offloads in the Harrison tackle. Back it came. And Randall able to keep it going along for the try scorer, Maddai. They are 30 metres out from their own line, Manly, working a short side play. Monahan brings Hicks into the action. Was a star for Manly last year, their player of the year, in fact. That time Minicello got him. Kite is over the 40-metre line, looking to stand in the Harrison tackle. He does that. Round the corner pass, Watmo. Over the head on for Stevenson. Stands in the tackle. Sends a flyer away. This is Donald. He's got support inside. He'll take on Bell. He stands up, Bell. Donald has scored. Great rugby league from the Manly side. 10-0 early. And Donald, a 55-metre try.
But all of a sudden the offload produced an opportunity down the side, and it came from this pass here. Good play off the offload, good second phase football, and a nice second try to the Eagles.
You said it right there, Gus. He's a try scorer, but you know what? He's more than just a try scorer. He's a Parramatta junior. And what a lot of those Parramatta juniors do, they're very good workers. He gets into dummy half and he toils for his big man. He's much appreciated.
Andrew, they don't need this new South Sydney. Their most potent attacking weapon, Adam McDougall, off the field in the 7th minute. He's torn his hamstring. He won't be back.
Here's his brother Luke, though. No troubles with his hamstrings here. He's inside the 40. Luke McDougall brushes away from Witt. Monahan, the Manly captain. Witt on the last tackle. He'll kick to the wing of McDougall. The chase is being led by Hicks. Up go Manly. Ball comes loose. And Williamson, who has only just got on the field, is claiming a try.
A knock on or a knock back.
It'll be up to the video referee, Paul Simpkins, to determine this one. 14-0 the score, looking to make it 16. Michael Witt, he's done it. 9 Sunday football will break, and Manly leading the Rabbitohs by 16 points to 0. And Williamson really was the meat in the sandwich. Back to Joey Williams, another kick. And this time is more down the centre field for Stewart to take. He's got time. Stewart comes up with a catch. And is then collected high by Walker. But in Walker's defence, Stewart was low to the ground. And now he's been penalised for hanging around just a little too long. As Souths work that short side, kept alive by Hookie and Martini, then back for Bell and now for Ben Walker. He leaps as he passes wide for Harrison. They've still got a couple of tackles up their sleeve. Harrison floats it over the top. This is McDougall. He decides to utilise the chip over the top. He'll get it back, will he? He trips over the ball. He may still have claimed a try. He has. Freaky stuff by Luke McDougall. 8 metres out. Last tackle. They'll look to their captain here. He's with it. That's Monahan. The kick back off the left inside. Here comes another try for Manly. Kite gets through on it. Their 4th 4-pointer. And beautifully constructed by Michael Monahan, the Manly captain.
Yeah, you're looking at a halfback with vision here. Someone who just doesn't go with what he trains.
So Manly 25 metres out from their own line. And it is with Williamson. He's wearing number 9 on his back. He started off the interchange bench today with Chad Randall in the starting side. Now Dunley takes off. So effectively they've got 3 players capable of playing dummy half. Kite, they've got a nice roll on here with Michael Witt. By defenders there, and Harrison's the man who makes the tackle with Walker. This is 41 metres out from the Rabbitohs line. Monahan, well, he thought field goal. It's a terrible attempt. It barely got a metre off the ground. Here is with Stewart. He's across field. He's got support inside. He'll go himself down the speed. And held as the cry, 28 metres out from the south line. Maddai out of dummy half. Runs at Failogo. And almost passed off the ground there. 12 metres away. Stewart with Witt. On for Monahan. Monahan had a man inside. Is almost through. He will play it 5 metres out. Manly looking for another one. Luai. Held that time by Logan on tackle 4. Big numbers to the left if they can get it there. Here it comes. Menzies on for Watmo. Doesn't go cleanly to Stevenson. Now to Donald. He's forced back infield. Still alive with Manly. This is Dunley. He's 10 metres out. This is like the Hong Kong Sevens. And now he's put to ground by Harrison. Long advantage played by Manda. The front rower at dummy half. Watmo will just take one clean, hard shot at them. He's held up just short of the goal line. Stevenson dummy half. He gets over. He just burrows low. They may claim some interference by the man who played the ball. They will.
One tackle 2.
But it appeared okay from up here. And if they do get the green light, it's 5 tries to Manly.
You spoke about Watmo. There's a player who's been the major beneficiary of Ben Kennedy coming to this club. It's Anthony Watmo. Spoke to Bouquet as he got to the club. He said the young bloke had some problems. We're going to see the kick here from Michael Witt.
Yeah, it's going quite well. I think we'd like to see a bit more ball movement, a bit more work from our back row in the second half. So but we are aware that South can pull something out, so we're going to be on our guard.
What about this atmosphere, mate? Back to your heyday.
Yeah, it's great. And a good days like today. It's great football weather, and it's good to see the crowds turn out.
And now Dunley dummy half. With it is Monahan. Monahan had Watmo on the inside. Doesn't pass that time. Taken to ground by Cusack. With him is Faialogo. They're 5 away. Dunley. With it now is Witt. On for Menzies. Menzies steps, comes back in field. He'll get over. What's up? Try 300. But it's try number 152, Beaver Menzies. He's equal 4th on the all-time list. He is every bit the local hero.
What about that?
30 for Manly. He'll link up with Donald. Here's Donald. He's away from Bell. Bell makes a great tackle.
Donald sets his sights on the try line, but Roy Bell, good on you, Roy, came up with one at the back there and diffused it, but only a few tackles later, and Randall was able to get between some lazy marker defence who were really watching what was about to happen.
And he's got his first try at a Manly jumper, and he will have the kick to bring up the 50.
Well, it's the same as they were gone. We had Northern Eagles, they're up at the Central Coast. Manly was out of there. All of a sudden, Manly put the Manly back into Manly, if that makes sense.
It does. Feels good being able to hate him again, Gus.
Well, if they keep leading the comp, we'll hate them.
Won't we what?
He plays it 11 metres short of halfway. Now Monaghan with a chip over the top. He's sending Donald on the chase. Takes it on the toe. And it goes over the sideline. It's another win for Manly. They're up to 12 competition points. They've got their 5th win of the season. You can add the Rabbitohs to the list of scalps, the Raiders, the Storm, the Sharks and the Warriors. Their best start to a year since 1997. This is a throwback to the good old days for the maroon and white. Let's go down to Tim Gilbert with our Chic Quattro man of the match.
Yes, the Chic Quattro $1,000 man of the match, Steve Menzies. What's it like being in a Manly side again, leading the comp in front of capacity crowds at Brookvale?
It's awesome, mate. You know, the crowds are getting down the last couple of weeks. Since we started winning a few games, they've really showed up and showed their true colours. You know, it's just been great, as you said, back to the mid-90s.
Doesn't get any easier. Broncos next weekend.
Yeah, definitely. They're all tough. You know, it's a tough game here today, but it'll be good to play a Friday night. You know, especially up in Brizzy, should be a big crowd. Good experience for the young guys.
Well done, Steve. Congratulations. $1,000 from Chic Quattro.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks a lot for the award, and the boys did well. Thanks a lot.
Fabulous performance by Steve Menzies on a day. With that try, he goes to equal 4th on the all-time try scorers list, level with Harold Horder, 152 tries. What a win to Manly in 9 Sunday football. 9 tries to 3, a 48-14 scoreline. To all you diggers out there, have a good day tomorrow. Stand by for the National 9 News.